Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for another episode of your FIshcast Live. This is FIshcast, and I'm your host Dave, and what we do here is we assign points to fish. For no real reason, and because we feel like it. Won't you join us? Coming up in this episode, we're going to hear about rare mushrooms, rare reptiles, and we're going to check in on our seal friends over in the Netherlands. We have an excellent episode for you today, and I do hope you'll join us on FIshcast Live. Let's go to the scoreboard, shall we? 469-573-4388, that's our phone number. It's not toll free, but you can still reach me, Dave. Checking the standings here, we've got Gordo in the lead with 101 points, followed very closely by Spike with 97. Nooper and Pooper are tied at 91 in third place. Fourth place we have Mike with 86. Fifth we have Blooper with 84. And sixth and finally we have Mango with 78. This is FIshcast Live. Tell us about your day. How's your day going? How's it been? You know? I gotta be honest with you folks, your host Dave is playing hurt tonight. And I'm just beat today. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. So you'll have to forgive the lower energy level than normal. But that's okay. I think we'll still have a good time. Especially if you call in and help me host the show. If you want to give me a call at 469-573-4388, you can. But I think it's time for some coin jest, don't you? Let's play a little coin jest. Let's get some coin action. You know, I'm just not fond of the minus coins recently, of late. You know, I'm just not feeling it. How y'all doing out there? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the minus coins? 'Cause I'm just not. Let us know. Let us know in the chat. How are you feeling today? Okay. We got our coins. We got the field prepped, ladies and gentlemen. The field is set and ready to go. And I have pencil and paper. Oh, wait. Looks like the fish are getting kind of lively tonight. A little more lively than usual. Alright. Let's get 60 seconds on the clock. And that 60 seconds starts now. Right after that, we got Gordo. Gordo, he dodged it. Gordo's got not even scored a point yet. Gordo's going for it, and he misses again. Oh, and we got Blooper's got a point. That's one for Blooper. One for Blooper. And 45, two for Blooper. Two for Blooper. 41 seconds on the clock. That's one for Gordo. One for Gordo. One for Nooper. And that is Pooper. Pooper got one for Pooper. One for Pooper there. Two for Pooper. Three. I'm calling three. I'm calling three for Pooper. And let's see, four for Pooper. That's four. Five. What? Pooper's going for it today, folks. Blooper dodged. 10 seconds on the clock. And Blooper got a point. It's one for Blooper. And that's one for each Nooper and Blooper. Oh, and the time has now elapsed. The time has elapsed, ladies and gentlemen. And that is their first round of... Oh, look, Mango showed up. We're playing a game here, Mango. Could you tell? Have you noticed? So nice of you to join us. Let me just tally these scores, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Gordo defended his lead, and Spike has yet to be displaced. But Pooper did pull away from Nooper, and he's locked himself into third place right behind Spike. That's a score update. 469-573-4388. That's our phone number. Give us a call. Let us know how you're doing. Let's see how you are, you know. We want to hear from you. We've been thinking about you. Let's see. I think this would be a good time to check in on our friends the seals. Look, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 seals sleeping. Just sleeping right there, just chilling, hanging out. This is live from the Netherlands. This is live, but let's back it up, shall we? Let's back it up to the daytime and see what our friends have been up to. Oh, look, there we go. They splashing around, having a good time. There's one. Oh, and we have a caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, FIshcast. This is Grant calling from Dallas. How you doing today?
Grant from Dallas. So good to hear from you, buddy. How are you doing?
Yo, man, I'm having a pretty excellent Monday. Ready to start the week and finish it strong.
Okay. Wow, you sound like you're ready to take it on, man. I'm proud of you. Well, hey, how's it going? You know, what did you have such a good time calling in last episode? You just had to call in again. Is that what, am I understanding you correctly?
I believe you're picking up what I'm putting down. Moreover, I'm here to see my boy Pooper, make sure that he does us right, or at least acquits himself well.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, if you answer this question correctly, you could put your friend Pooper in a very close second place. How does that sound?
That sounds like the goal of the day, my friend.
Okay, all right. So let's see it. Let's check it. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty fair question. Okay, which set of islands west of Ecuador were studied by Charles Darwin?
Oh, gosh. Oh.
You know this one. It's okay. Take a second. I do. Take a second.
I have a Charles Darwin coffee mug.
It's the Pacific Ocean, west of Ecuador.
Is it?
Tropical islands, southern hemisphere, Pacific Ocean.
It's not New Guinea, is it?
No, it is not New Guinea. But I'll give you another shot. You get one more shot. Come on. Think of a tortoise.
Oh, is it the Galapagos?
There you go. He got it. He got there. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give you that one. Look at that. You just brought Pooper to 101 points. Pooper is the second fish ever this season to break 100 points. Isn't that exciting?
I find it to be so.
Well, we're very happy to hear that. Grant from Dallas, you know, man, it's such a fun, we're so happy to hear from you. You know, how you been doing?
You know, man, pretty good. I mean,
how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. I have to say that, you know, it pays dividends to try to build a fulfilling life and make meaningful relationships.
Definitely.
So just enjoying that and trying to be present, making it life.
Be present in your relationships, man. Is this Grant's wisdom corner? It must be. Grant's dropping the wisdom on us. Well, it's so nice to hear from you, Grant. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in and supporting FIshcast, supporting our friend Pooper. I know he appreciates it. Look, you brought him over 100 points. That's pretty impressive.
I'm sure he does. I'm glad to hear it.
Anything else you want to say before we got to run? We got to run. But thank you so much for calling.
No, just y'all have a great week and stay safe, okay?
Thank you so much, Grant. Wow, what a pleasure to hear from you, man. Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. 469-573-4388. That's our phone number, folks. And I'm hearing from the chat, I'm hearing that Owen is watching Owen Cast live. And isn't that exciting? My newest nephew, my second ever nephew, is watching FIshcast live. You can't tell, ladies and gentlemen, but this host is beaming with pride at the present. Oh, and we have a caller. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Pikachu from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Pikachu from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Wow. You don't sound much like the Pikachu from the cartoon.
Yeah, well, to retain children's attention, you got to keep things simple. So it'd be kind of weird if you don't look like a person, but you talk like one.
Yeah, I mean, I
have to put up a front.
Listen, I don't know if you saw the movie. I guess you were in the movie. It was a little confusing to hear Ryan Reynolds' voice coming out of your body there, Pikachu. We didn't really care for that here at FIshcast Live, to be honest with you.
I mean, do you have something against Ryan Reynolds? Is there something internal we need to unpack at?
No. It was just confusing hearing Ryan Reynolds' voice come out of a cartoon Pikachu. I feel like that's a fair assessment, is it not?
I mean, it could have been Danny DeVito. So.
Yeah, it could have been Danny DeVito. All right. So Pikachu, tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, you're a anime character from the early 90s.
Yeah, part-time Pokemon team member, part-time brawler in the streets,
Okay,
I heard about FIshcast after I ran into this lady with some really, cool-looking armor, but for some reason she couldn't fight at all, so it was a little sad. I kind of had to put her out of her misery, but before she went, she told me about FIshcast Live.
Wait, hold on. Was this lady's name Lucina?
No, not quite. She had a lot of armor, couldn't really tell.
Like a power armor, perhaps, even.
Yeah, kind of one of those suits in other animes that I'm not in personally, but
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, Pikachu from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, would you like to answer a trivia question in exchange for 5 points to the fish of your choice?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Let's see. What's a good one here? This is topical. It's too easy though. It's too easy. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here we go. Name the Italian dessert that contains ladyfingers and mascarpone. Mascarpone.
Can I ask what mascarpone is?
It's a gelatinous, creamy pudding.
And what are ladyfingers?
Are a type of cookie or biscuit, like a biscotti, but a little sweeter.
Those aren't a thing from where I'm from.
Okay, all right. I'll make it. Let's do. All right, it's Italian. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Okay, oh, right. Ladyfingers, mascarpone, and coffee are the three main ingredients. Espresso coffee.
Does it happen to be something that, again, the armored lady told me, tiramisu?
Oh, the armored lady wait, the armored lady's with you now?
No, this was before I put her out of her misery.
Yeah. No, okay, so for the folks at home, just in case you don't know, Pikachu here took your host Dave 0 for 4 in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and your host may or may not be salty about it to this day. So that's what the point of this call is, to rub it in. On my show, you call into my show and try to make fun of me? That's really rude, Pikachu. Shame on you.
Listen.
But
there is something that the armored lady told me before she went.
What did the armored lady tell you?
Should have gotten good.
Oh no. That's so mean. Hey, listen. This is a family show, okay? We try to encourage positivity. Okay, Pikachu?
Okay.
Something that I'm not sure that you would know a lot about, but that's not important. That's not important. What is important is you have 5 points to the fish of your choice.
All right. So I've been giving this a lot of thought.
Okay.
Ever since the armored lady told me about the show.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm gonna have to give 1 point to Gordo.
Okay, 1 point to Gordo.
And then can I take away points?
You may.
All right. Just despite the last caller, -4 to Pooper.
Oh, wow. That's so... You know, Pikachu, for being an electric mouse and like an anime cartoon character, I have to tell you that you have a lot of hate and spite in your heart. And I think that you should really, take a long look inside and see what's in there and see if you like it. How about that?
I'll think about it. If you ever beat me.
Okay, all right, listen, Pikachu, thank you so much for calling. Anything you want to say before we gotta run?
Watch my new show on Netflix. The new Pokemon season. We don't have Ash anymore, but I'm still around.
Okay, I actually didn't know there was a new show, so I might watch
may
it.
not have. Yeah.
I guess if you're watching my show, I should watch yours, right? That's fair.
Yeah, it's a fair trade.
Okay.
And you know what? The economy's hard, so
Yeah, it's hard out
we should
here.
support one another.
All right. Well, thank you, Pikachu. You're very kind, and thank you so much for calling in. We do appreciate it, even though it seems like the purpose of your call was somewhat mean-spirited and hurtful, but that's okay, because this is FIshcast Live, and I'm your host Dave, and we're just hanging out with our friends in the fish tank, our fins, if you will. Wow, Owen knew what tiramisu was. Wow, Owen is like a week old Pikachu, just so you know. And he knew what tiramisu was. Is what I'm hearing in the chat. So just maybe think about that. Consider what that portends. But you know what? I think it's time for another round of coin jest. What do you guys think? 469-573-4388. Give us a call. Let us know. All right, let's move these coins around. Let's get another coin jest type situation. I so rarely put coins on the right side of the screen. Have you guys noticed that? Volcano Jones asks what the fish do. Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Jones. Various, Olympic style events here in the fish tank. The Fishbone Park Lake Athletic Association is the premier sports league for all of your fish sports needs. Oh, is Gordo at 105 from just tonight? He is at 103 from just tonight. So if you hadn't been paying attention, you gotta watch our old episodes. Watch Monday's episode or Wednesday's episode to watch Gordo break 100 points. First fish to do so this season. So I think that's exciting. It's a season 2 first, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get 60 seconds on the clock, and maybe let's do a little. Change our backing track up a little bit. There we go. And 60 seconds on the clock. And those 60 seconds start now. And we've got Nooper and Spike from the back. Spike, that's one for Blooper, two for Nooper. That's 2 for Nooper and 1 for Gordo. 2 Nooper, 1 for Gordo, 1 for Blooper. It's another one. That's 2 for Nooper. Oh, that's, man, 5 for Nooper. Damn. 1 for Blooper. That's 3 for Gordo total. Another 1 for Nooper. 2 for Blooper. And that's another 1 for Nooper. Dang, he is scoring all over the place. And we got Gordo, and this 6. Oh, that's 2 more for Gordo. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. All right, just give me 1 second to tally these scores, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back with you. And Gordo came. Gordo's showing up today, but not quite as well as Nooper. It's impressive work from Nooper today. Two for Blooper. And the new standings, ladies and gentlemen, Gordo has defended his lead, and Nooper has leapt over Spike and his brother Pooper. 469-573-4388. That's our phone number. It's not toll free, but you can still get a hold of me. Isn't this fun? Boo, Gordo out. Why? What's with the anti-Gordo sentiment in the chat? Call in, let me know. Explain that to me. You know, I mean, Gordo is he's a competitor just like all the rest, right? We run a fair game show here at FIshcast Live. We try to remain impartial and unbiased. You know what I mean? But this is FIshcast, and I'm your host Dave, and you know, we assign points to fish for fun. You can't. That's right. Mr. Jones says you can't deny the results, and you know, Gordo's just a standout. He's just a standout fish lead, is what it comes down to. But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are gonna play some rock paper skeezor. I think it's time. Let me just hide these coins here. There we go. And let's go to the scoreboard real quick. Pull that up, Johnny. There it is. All right. I think we should do Mike versus Mango. Mr. Jones says, my heart will always be with Mango. And, you know, he's just such a fan favorite. You know, it's hard to deny the attitude that Mango brings. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just no denying it. But you know, we run a fair game show here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some rock paper skeezor, and Mike versus Mango. You know what I mean? And let me just dig up the here we go, rock paper and skeezor. And so that's Mike there in the bottom under the anemone. So all we gotta do is align these such that, you know, wherever, oh, he's hiding. He's behind there. He's in the back. Come back around. Actually, I guess we could call that a skeezor. All right, and where is Mango? Where is Mango, ladies and gentlemen? Can I get a where's Mango in the chat? Oh, and there he went, sliding by at his rakish angle as usual. As usual. As he is wont to do, as you may know. Okay, so we've got a Mike chose skeezor, and this is for 7 points. And we're just waiting on Gordo to swing back by. Here he comes. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, and I'm gonna call that a rock. I think he hit rock. I think he hit rock, and that's 7 points for Mango, right there. That's 7 points for Mango right there. And that's the rakish fish. There we go. Okay, and it's time for round 2. Back to Mike. That looks like another Skizor from Mike. We'll take that. And I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit for when Mango comes by. Guess I could make them a little bigger too. That'd probably help, wouldn't it? There we go. I want to kind of make them the same relative size so it's not like unfairly weighted one way or the other. But now we're just waiting on Mango, you know, for the rock, paper, and the Skizor. We got 2 Skizor in a row from Mike. That's an interesting choice. We'll see if that pays off for him. 469-573-4388. That's our toll-free phone number, and you should give us a call. Just waiting on Gordo. Or a Mango, excuse me. Waiting on Mango. Hello, caller. This is FIshcast Live, and you're on the air. What's up? How you doing?
Hi there, this is Rogue.
Hi, Rogue. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Happy to hear it. Where are you calling in from, Rogue?
Calling in from Georgetown, Texas.
Georgetown. Okay, cool. So hill country? Am I half right? I've never been through there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's about half hour, 45 minutes north of Austin.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, good. Hey, how you doing tonight, Rogue?
Doing good. Here to support Mango.
Okay, a little pro Mango. Got some Mango love. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite aspect of Mango and his character?
Other than his name,
That's an okay reason.
He's got a very eccentric color.
Okay, yeah. I like that. Also, the name of his species is really interesting. It's Sunset Antheus. I don't know what that means, but it's a cool name.
Today I learned.
Yeah. Well, listen, while we're waiting on Mango to pick a rock, paper, or a Skizor, do you want to answer a trivia question?
I'd be happy to.
Okay, but you got to do me a favor, and the folks in the chat got to do me a favor and keep an eye, because I'm not looking at that screen. So you got to keep an eye on if Mango hits something. All right.
Okay, my eyes are just on screen.
Great. Oh, okay, this is fun. All right. I think this is a good question. I think you should probably know this one. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Vodka is made from what vegetable?
Oh my gosh, I might not know this one.
It's okay. Take a while. I'll give you a couple of guesses. I'll narrow it down for you. It is a... This might give it away, but it's a tuber.
Is it like a zucchini or something?
Not a zucchini.
Cucumber?
Not a cucumber. One more try.
Oh God, I don't know. I give up.
Don't give up. No.
I failed.
You got the tuber.
Okay, I'm doing
tuberous.
it for Mango.
It's for Mango. This is for Mango. Tuberous vegetables. Come on, you got this. It's a vegetable. It's tuberous. Okay, we know it comes from Russia. What tuber do they grow a lot of in Russia?
This is legit trivia. I don't know. Let me guess here.
Are you reading the chat at all? Cause
No, I full screened it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm ignoring the chat.
Good for you. You know what? I respect. Here's what we're gonna do for you, Rogue. I respect your integrity, and so we're gonna give you 3 points.
I appreciate that, considering I don't know that trivia question answer.
It's okay. I'm gonna tell you. It's potatoes.
Potatoes. Oh my gosh. Oh, duh. Wow. Now that you answer it, it's like.
I know.
It's a. Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe I just didn't. Never mind.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Look, we're gonna give you 3 points now. Where do you want them to go?
I'd like to give those points to Mango.
Okay, 3 to Mango. That's very reasonable of you. And look at that. Look, you brought Mango out of last place, and I'm sure he appreciates it. Look at that.
Aww, go Mango.
Go Mango.
That's my boy.
Rogue from Georgetown, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate your time. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
I just hope everybody's having a fantastic night.
Likewise. It's doing better now that you called. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Hey, thank you for calling, and man, we appreciate all of our listeners and watchers out there here at FIshcast Live. You're just really special. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for your time. And oh, there was something I wanted to share with you guys. Oh wait, we weren't done with rock paper Skizor. Whoops. Did Mango ever hit anything? You guys were supposed to let me know in the chat. Okay, let's see. Chat is also spelled cheat in my country, according to Catherine. That's funny. Volcano Jones says, I tried to counteract my cheating with some counter cheating. What even is counter? What does that mean? What is counter cheating? I don't even know what that means. But we got it going on here in FIshcast Live, here in the fish tank. I am still waiting on Mango to snag something, and we might have to go to the timer on him. Mango, don't make me do that to you. You know I don't like doing it. But, oh, we lost our stream. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have to excuse us. Just give me 1 minute to get it back. Oh, and we're back. There we go. And there are 22 seconds on the clock. 22 seconds. Come on, Mango, where you at, buddy? Don't make me give. Don't forfeit the points. It's 7 points on the line. So sorry for the interruption, folks. 8 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds left. Now, did Mango touch one of the things while the stream was down? I don't know. I'm sorry, I couldn't see it either. So I feel like that's fair if I can't see it. You know what I mean? But I mean, we do strive for a level of fairness here. But I have to give Mike those 7 points because Mango forfeited. Sorry to say, but there's another round coming up. We got one more round. One more round of rock paper Skizor. Where is Mike? Oh, and there comes Mango. Here he comes. Hello. Where have you been, buddy? Also, we lost Mike. I can't find him. Put an APB out on Mike. All Points Bulletin. That's what that stands for, just in case anyone didn't know. Put an All Points Bulletin. A BOLO. Be on lookout for. He's a bang guy cardinal fish, known to be armed and dangerous. This is the kind of situation that would make Gerbetha very frustrated. Well, you're gonna have to be more specific, because I know a couple of Gerbethas that have called into this show. At least 3. Which is funny, because that's kind of a unique name. Alright, we're gonna let Mango go. And it looks like... Alright, Mango chooses rock. Mango chooses rock, and I mean, I don't see our boy Mike anywhere, and so I guess I'm just forced to go to the timer on Mike this time. I'm sorry to say. It's not personal, Mike. We just can't find you. Where you at? You know? 469-573-4388. That's our phone number. Give me a call. Do you have what it takes to impact the rankings of this fish game show? Boloff. Boloff sounds like a quest giver in a medieval RPG. You better be good talking to Boloff. I told you for the last time. I don't know why he's a pirate. I told you for the last time, you gotta go talk to Boloff. Boloff and his brother Olaf. Brother Olaf. Alright, Mike, where you at, buddy? Come on. 10 seconds on the clock. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And, alright, that's 7 points to Mango. Can't fight it, folks. That's just what it is. You know, them's the rules. I don't make the rules. Well, I guess technically I do. But, I wanted to share something with you guys. There was a story I read that I liked. And it is as follows. And thank you to friend of the show, Andy Corbley, for this message. Mushroom enthusiasts help find species lost to science, rescuing it from nature's top 25 most wanted list. The first and only fungus on a global conservation outfit's 25 most wanted list has been found in the rain-soaked mountains of Chile, almost 40 years after it was documented. The big puma fungus, big puma, that's a funny name, fungus is actually quite small, ironic, and despite being on the 25 most wanted list, it's also rather unremarkable, being slightly grayish-brown and no bigger than a shiitake. GNN is always abreast of updates to the brilliant conservation initiative Search for Lost Species, which has rediscovered several wondrous species of plants and animals through collaborative scientific expeditions. The big puma fungus, Omphalliaster nahuelbutensis. I'm gonna scroll down so you can read that one. Omphalliaster nahuelbutensis. An enigmatic species of fungi that lives underground in Chile's Nahuelbuta Mountains, had only ever been found in the wild once. An expedition team from the Fungi Foundation, they sound like fun guys, don't they? I'll see myself out, in Chile set out for the temperate forests of the Nahuelbutas in May of 2023 to retrace the steps of the Chilean mycologist Norberto Garrido, who discovered the big puma fungus and described it to Western science in 1988. They timed the expedition to coincide with the exact dates in May that Garrido had hiked the mountains more than 40 years earlier. It's possible that the reproductive parts of the big puma fungus, the mushroom, are only fleetingly visible above the soil on the same few days each year, which made the timing of the expedition a crucial factor, said Claudia Bustamante, a mycologist and member of the expedition team. And I love mycologists and mycelia in general, but I love how, like, these guys are just completely stereotypical looking mycologists, like the kind of guys who would go hike a mountain to look for a lost mushroom. That's just so funny to me. The Fungi Foundation's Fungarium. Isn't that fun? I'd like to thank friend of the show, the Good News Network, for that piece. Well, folks, 469-573-4388 is our phone number, and you should give us a call. We want to hear from you. We miss you, okay? You know what I mean? You ever go for a little while without hearing from your friends and you think, hey man, I should hit him up. I should give him a call. Well, you know what? You should call me right now. We miss you. And you're gonna have to here. Let's do this. Let's go to. Yeah, that looks fun. All right. And I gotta take a drink. You gotta forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. It's unprofessional. Okay, and I'm back. Thank you for your patience. And we got a timer running on, but I guess I didn't say who was playing Rock, Paper, Skis, or did I? We should do Blooper versus Mango. I think that should be fun. Mango is not showing his best fin forward today. I don't know if that's true. Mango's doing okay, you know? But I'll tell you what, so there's something you could do that would help him out. You could always call in and answer a trivia question, you know? If you want to affect the rankings, you can. You know exactly how. But this is FIshcast, and I'm your host, Dave. And we're just hanging out in the fish tank, having a good time, you know? It's not serious, it's not complicated. Oh, and we have a caller. Hello, caller, this is FIshcast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Catherine.
Oh, hi, Catherine. And where are you from?
Well, I'm from Texas, but I'm visiting, and I happen to be in Alabama right now.
Is that right? Oh, that's fun. Okay. Well, listen, are you the same Catherine that said Mango is not showing his best fin forward today?
You know, I am, but I would love to explain myself.
Okay. Explain
that.
away.
Because I think Mango is capable of so much. And honestly, I think I speak for a lot of people, a lot of big fins of the show, whenever I say that Gordo's long-held reign has got to go.
Gordo's got to go, huh? Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Catherine from Texas is saying, gotta let Gordo go. We're not abiding by his nonsense.
No more nonsense from Gordo. That's another slogan our campaign has.
No more nonsense from Gordo. Wow, all right.
But our main slogan is Gordo's got to go.
Gordo's got to go. Goodness. Well, that's very interesting. I'm interested to hear it. Well, let me ask you this, Catherine. Do you know the process by which white sugar is converted into brown sugar?
Let me think. I believe molasses is used.
Oh, wow. Right? Very good. That is correct. That is a correct answer. And so you've earned 5 points to the fish of your choice.
Well, I want to... I'm looking at the leaderboard right now as we speak. And I want to move Gordo down, but I think instead I'm going to give those points to Mango.
Give them to Mango.
Yeah, I think I want to give them to Mango because
now,
we can't have only sour grapes here, you know.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Mango's in second place. Thanks to your efforts. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for thinking of Mango and giving him a call. But I have another question for you. Why are you whispering?
Well, I'm whispering because another new big fan of the show is sleeping right next to me over on the chair with his mama.
Oh, no way. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's excellent news. I'm very happy to hear it.
Yep. yeah, Owen loves the show, and he's very happy to get to watch his first episode ever.
Wow, that's very exciting for all of us here at FishCast Live. You know we love Owen, and we're big fans of his. We're big fans of his, and so I'm very happy for him to be able to watch FishCast Live. And thank you so much for calling, Catherine. So, is there anything else you want to say?
Gordo's got to go.
Gordo's
All power
gotta go.
to Mango.
Okay, well, you've done your part, and thank you for your time. Wow, very interesting. It seems that Gordo's dominance has led to some resentment. Is that fair to say? We're not very happy with Gordo's standout performance. It's very interesting. Very interesting to hear this from people. But this is FishCast, and I'm your host Dave, and you can give us a call 469-573-4388. Do you want to impact these rankings? Call in, let us know. Gordo has got to go. Well, you heard it here first. Let's see. Ultra rare reptile with only 400 left can survive in colder temps, sparking hope for the western swamp tortoise. The recent discovery of Australia's most endangered reptile surviving in colder temperatures has inspired conservationists in Perth to continue trying to save. Oh, and we have a caller. Hello, caller. This is FishCast Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Dave. This is Johan calling in from Beaumont.
Johan from Beaumont. So happy to hear from you, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I was sorry to hear that your throat's sore or you're under the weather.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm just tired. I'm just beat today. I'm just worn out. But
Okay. Well, shoot, man. It's only Monday. That's not good. That's not good news.
I know. I know. How am I already beat on a Monday, dude? But
maybe you tied one on last night. Does that have anything to do with it?
Be the fifth.
Fair enough.
Tie one. I'll be honest. I didn't tie one on half as hard as I could have.
See, that reminds me though of a little guy named we like to call Jimmy John around here because
yeah.
He's a character, man. Let me tell you, he's a character.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. So Saturday, I go to pick him up because we're going to a event at the Beaumont Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, the Chamber
so
of
we're gonna
Commerce.
Go,
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go put a showing in for Armadillo Industries,
Yeah,
and pick him up. And just a few seconds after he hops in the cab of my pickup, I can't see the road. My eyes are watering so bad. So I'm like, "What is that smell?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, that's my colognes." And I said, "Don't you mean cologne?" And he's like, "No, I mean I like to mix and match them."
Oh no.
So
It's
I made him ride in the cab. I made him ride in the bed.
Yeah, of course. Jimmy John,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah, he's a nut, man. This guy's crazy, man. I don't even know why I hired him sometimes.
Well, he must be a cash flow positive kind of guy in order to have to deal with his smell, make it worthwhile.
You'd think so. I mean, that was just when he was trying to smell good. So, you do the math. you know what I mean? But anyway, what all's new? It's Fishbone.
Well, Gordo's been defending his lead quite admirably, but Mango, there's been a little bit of an anti-Gordo movement about of late, and we just learned about it. And their slogan is "Gordo's got to go," and so all power to Mango is what they say. And they have, by coordinated effort of calling in and answering trivia questions, have raised Mango from last place to second place.
Well, look, everybody loves an underdog, but the real issue here with the anti-Gordo sentiment is TPS.
What is that?
Tall poppy syndrome. The tall poppies get cut down. People just don't like it, man.
I see.
He's outshining everybody.
Okay.
He's outshining everybody.
I see that. Yeah. Well, he's a standout fish lead for sure. Well, listen.
Yeah. And he's got an attitude. He's got like that sort of arrogance, I would say.
You think Gordo's got an arrogance to him? Is that right?
That's what I think people are reacting to, in my humble
Okay.
opinion. Yeah.
But not Mango doesn't though. Is that
Mango is just an all-around, all-American fish leap, and he's got a wholesome, persona. At least that's the perception. I
okay?
think it's a very wholesome perception.
Okay.
But,
Well, that's very interesting. Well, Johan from Beaumont, would you like to answer a trivia question in exchange for 5 points, the fish of your choice?
Well, I'll sure do my best.
All right, great. Let's see. Okay. Which is the only edible food that never expires?
Edible food that never expires. Oh,
It has
Wait a
an
second.
infinite shelf life.
would this be honey?
Oh, wow. How did you know that?
I did look that one up.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
How did you
I
know?
looked that one up.
How
I
did
just
you do
typed
that
it.
so quickly?
Oh well, you see, that's one of my special abilities
That's-
here.
that's
is
pretty-
that
all right. Okay,
almost
well,
everything I do at Armadillo, I just Google it.
damn, you typed
so.
that pretty quick. I'll tell you what, we're
Yeah.
gonna ask you another question because apparently that
Okay,
one was.
I did.
Apparently you
I
cheated.
Yeah, I cheated. That was a little counter cheating right there.
A little counter cheating. A little inverse
Counter
cheating.
cheating is.
I don't know what
is
counter
just
cheating
cheating.
means.
Well, it's just cheating just to make everything right. It's like you ever heard that there's only ever been one thief. Everybody else is just trying to get their shit back.
Ah, that's funny, but no, I know for a fact that at least 2 people have stolen something in the world at some point.
No, they're just trying to get it back. That's all.
Okay. Let's see. I don't even know. I'm scrolling.
Oh, so you're Googling too. Well, that's
No,
Is
I'm
that not
scrolling through
cheating?
my list of
Okay.
trivia questions. What, you
So
think
where
I
did you
just
get that list?
you think I just come up with these? Don't worry about that.
okay.
Don't look up.
Keep your secrets.
Yeah, you can't look up my trivia questions list. Then you'll know what they are. Jerk. Why would it?
Well, how do
Why
you
would
think
I tell you?
how-
Why would I tell you that?
Well, how do you think I graduated from the University of the Caribbean?
I don't know. I assume it was with rum in hand.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. What British chocolate company produces a cream-filled chocolate egg?
And that would be Cadbury.
Oh,
I did know that one.
You knew that one. Okay, all right.
Cadbury Schweppes, which is now merged with Dr. Pepper.
I didn't know that actually.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I think they bought Dr. Pepper a while back.
Why are there like mega conglomerate food production companies? Doesn't that seem a little weird?
That's a deep topic, perhaps for
Okay.
another time.
All right.
It has to do with regulations and laws and how to make the most money. And,
For another day. Ladder
It's
pulling.
It's not
you
what's
know,
best for everybody else. It's what's
regulatory
best for them.
capture, let's say.
Yeah.
But this is FIshcast Live, and you've just earned 5 points to the fish of your choice, Johan.
Well, I'll give you one guess where I'm about to put it.
I think you're gonna
I'm
say
about to-
Spike.
I'm about to advance Spike by 5 points.
Look at that,
Making jump to
102.
number 2.
Yeah, okay. Man, this is a tight
Yeah.
field, dude. Any movement at all really jumps some spaces.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
well, that's
Well,
very
I mean,
exciting.
I keep putting him in second place. He keeps on in the last 3 shows.
Yeah,
He's been making it to second place
Yeah.
before all the haters drag him back down.
man, it's a tight field. I don't think it's the haters targeting Spike. I think they're just helping their fish.
Well, I hate them.
Okay. Well, that's,
So that would mean that I'm a hater. No, never mind.
yeah, I was gonna say you're within your legal rights, but I'm not gonna say it's legitimate or like desirable to do that. So.
It's not sportsmanlike, but then again, I'm not playing.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
that's fair.
I'm not
As
officially.
a matter of fact, you're actually just gambling on the fish leads.
Yeah.
So,
I'm supporting my fish and I'm gambling. Okay,
right.
that's what I'm doing.
which by the way is allowed. You're allowed to place a bet on your fish and then call in and help that fish out. That's like that's allowed in the rules and regs. Just so you know.
And if it ever was illegal, that would just be a step too far. I mean, this is America.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
come
mean?
on.
So, yeah.
We should be able to do what we want. Well, Johan, thank you so much for calling, buddy. Anything you want to say before we got to run?
You know what? I don't have any wisdom to impart today, so we'll just hang on for next time. But hey,
It's
keep
okay.
up the good work, Dave.
Hey, thanks, man. Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. And yeah, man, it's always fun to hear from our friends Johan. Hear from Johan. We heard from Rogue again. That's exciting. Thank you for calling in again, Rogue. Or from Grant. Oh God, you guys, we got the Pikachu on the show. The Pikachu. Can you believe it? It's just saying, your humble fish show is moving up in the world. Is all I have to say about that. Sounds like it. Come on. All right, we got time for one more caller. 469-573-4388. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about the scores. Gordo is just defending his lead, and you know what it is. You guys, no one seems to point out. Okay, I have yet to see it acknowledged that Gordo received a pep talk from the legendary, the iconic Steve from Rowlett, regular caller. And has anyone perhaps sought to connect those dots? Okay, perhaps that's why he's such a standout, out front leader of the pack, right? And he's able to defend his lead every single week. Just a thought. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to point at any causation. I'm just pointing out, it's possible. It is possible. 469-573-4388. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out on your host was a little bit more chill. Let's see. Catherine says Mango has the it factor, while Gordo has been riding life's waves as if they're made of fish food. Huh. Riding life's waves as if they're made of fish food. Okay. I don't feel like you were trying to make some kind of point there, and I'm just not connecting to it, but that's all right. The issue's probably on my end. Catherine says maybe Mango needs a pep talk too. Maybe he does. And listen, let's put the word out. Do you happen to know Steve from Rowlett? Can you maybe get in touch with him, let him know that we were thinking about him and that maybe Mango needs a pep talk from him too? But I got one more thing I want to share with you guys. After 9 years of work, a California tribe finally sees their traditional land named a marine reserve, and it's bigger than Yosemite, which is kind of cool. A California tribe has become the first indigenous group in the lower 48 to be named co-stewards over a national marine sanctuary. Now that's interesting. Extending out into the waters between the technology capital of the world and the Hollywood Hills, the Chumash tribe have been campaigning for decades to achieve it. Since 1969, the Chumash have been advocating for preservation of the unique coastal ecosystem that supported them for generations, one in which a delicate balance of coral, kelp, sharks, dolphins, whales, and seals create a bountiful seascape. Since 2015, tribal leaders have been trying to get the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration to designate it a marine sanctuary. And it has been nearly a year since the Chumash were months away from clinching that designation. Finally, on September the 6th, the NOAA concluded the final regulatory step regarding the proposed Chumash National Marine Sanctuary with the issuing of a final environmental impact statement. Under NOAA's preferred alternative, the bureaucratic term used to refer to the ultimate mixture of regulations to govern the area for conservation, tribal use, and offshore wind energy, The sanctuary would include 4,543 square miles of coastal and offshore waters along 116 miles of California's central coast. Upon designation, the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary would become the third largest seascape in the National Marine Sanctuary System. In order to preserve something, in order to protect something, people have to love it, said Violet Walker Sage, head of the Northern Chumash Tribal Council. Thank you, Andy. That is good news. Well, folks, I'm sorry to say, it's that time again where we gotta let you go. But I just wanted to tell you that we were thinking about you. And thank you so much for calling and listening. Special shout out to our callers, call-in guests, Johan, Brant, Rogue. It was very nice to hear from you all, and to everyone else who didn't call in. We miss you, okay? Give us a call sometime. You never call. I'm sorry for the guilt trip, but you never call. We get to thinking about you. We get to wondering, what are you up to? Why don't you call in and let us know? And don't worry, we promise to hang around. We won't be gone too long. You'll be able to find us here in the fish tank on Wednesday for another episode of your FIshcast Live. And so for FIshcast, I'm your host, Dave, signing off.